Hi guys, it's Miss Donna here, and look where I am. I'm here in the sanctuary, and I'm here right in front of the big stained glass window with Jesus knocking at the door. And if you notice on that door, there's no handle for Jesus to grab a hold of to go in. So you know what that means? That means if you want Jesus in your life, you need to open the door. So that's a beautiful stained glass window. And I have a special guest with me. I've got Pastor Rudy. There he is. We're staying socially distant because we don't have our masks on. But we're going to take a little tour through the sanctuary and explain some things to you. So let's go around here. We're going to go to the first stained glass window. And each stained glass window has a special little part. And this one is right up there. Pastor, can you tell the kids what is up there? That is?
This is a crown.
It's a crown.
A crown of glory. So
the crown of glory, because we always talk about God and Jesus Christ as being the king, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
So
okay.
That's the crown.
That's the crown. So let's move on over to our next stained glass window with the next one. Now this one, it's kind of cloudy and gray today, so it might be a little hard to see that, but what is in that picture?
Well, this picture actually represents the 10 Commandments. And so we also have here an almond leaf that's also included with that. And that would have been found, in fact, the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, wow. Okay. And we all know about the 10 Commandments. And up here we have another crown. Is this different than the other crown?
Well, certainly it is in difference that it does not have the streams of light coming from it, but certainly it is indeed a crown, and we need to think of that. It's the same thing as that we will be crowned one day as well when we enter into heaven.
All right. Okay, now Pastor Rudy is going up on the raised area of the sanctuary that some people call the chancel area, and but some people also call it the altar area. What's the difference in that?
Well, actually, down in the lower area is where we have our altar railing, where people come and they kneel to pray and spend some time alone with God. We also call this our altar area as well, because we also have up here what we call our communion table. And this is where we actually are able to commune with God through the elements of bread and wine, which represent the body and the blood of Christ, which generally we have every first Sunday.
Okay.
Over in this area, we have our baptismal font, and we open this up, and this is where we keep the water, where we baptize infants.
Baptize the babies, and older people too, right?
Older people as well.
Okay. All right. And we have the two, this is called a lectern over here, and this is where the liturgist usually stands and reads the scriptures. And then the bigger one over here is where Pastor Rudy, he stands there, and that's where he delivers the sermon. So that's everything up here on the chancel area. Let's go over here to another, swing around here, and we'll go right over here to another window, and that has
a dove.
A dove.
And a dove actually represents peace, and it also represents the Holy Spirit. But if you see, this particular dove actually has a leaf in its mouth, and this was actually represents when the Noah's Ark let Noah and his family know that land had been found, so the water was receding.
Wonderful. And so with that in mind, we'll go down, we'll go back to this next one, and this represents...
Speaking of Noah's Ark.
There it is.
And there's the dove.
And there's the dove with the branch.
Yes.
Okay. And let's go down to our final... We'll go down here to our final stained glass window. And the picture is...
of the cross.
The cross.
And then we have the palm leaves behind it as well. And as we remember, Jesus, when he entered into the holy city, they placed palms at his feet as they would a king. So indeed, we serve the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and this final window represents that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Pastor Rudy. I appreciate it. We learned a little bit more about the sanctuary, and there's more to learn, so we might take another tour for you. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. You have a great week. Bye-bye.